Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to explain how to find the radius of a circle inscribed in a triangle, but you only know the radius of the smaller circles around the triangle. Let me show you what I mean by that. So the diagram should look something like this. There's a circle in the middle with 3 circles in the outer corners of the triangle. Let me read the problem now. Given the following equilateral triangle with 3 congruent circles of radius 4 units, what is the radius of the larger circle? Okay, so we know that the smaller circles' radiuses are 4, so we need to find out the larger radius of this circle right here. So how you start off by doing the problem is you first divide the triangle up into a smaller triangle like this. So let me draw that out on the side. Something like that. And then here's the smaller circle inside with the radius 4. Let me redraw the radius so we can visualize what I'm going to talk about next. So here's our radius 4. And there is a rule for equilateral triangles and their midpoints. Because this is the largest possible circle that can fit in this triangle, the midpoint of the circle is also the midpoint of the triangle. So let me color code that right here. Midpoint of triangle. And a rule about the midpoint of a triangle is this is x, this bottom portion right here, and the top portion is 2x, meaning the top is always double the bottom. And because we know that our value here is 4, we can just do 4 times 2, which gives us 8 for this top value. And you're going to probably ask me, why do we need to find out the top value? Well, now let's look at our larger triangle right here. Let me erase all of the drawings on here. And we're back to this triangle right here, the whole triangle. Whoops. And we know that this value, I'll just mark it on the side, is 8 plus 4, because we're adding both values here, is 12. So we know that the whole length is 12. Now, because we know that's 12, let's look back to our midpoint of a triangle rule. I'm also going to write it down on this side. So the midpoint of a triangle is always x to 2x. So if we look back to our bigger triangle right here, let's use the same rule. We have our radius r, and we know that our top value over here is 12. And this rule right here, we can also break it down like this. We can also say that our midpoint is x, our whole height of our triangle is also x, which is our whole height of our triangle is 2x plus x, which is also 3x. So now if you look back to our diagram, we know that the top is 12 from what we broke down here. Half of this center point right there, so x and x. And because we know that's 12, we can do 12 times 3 to use our rule here, which is 36. Now that we know our whole height is 36, we can divide it now by 3 to find out our x value. That's our radius. 36 divided by 3 is 12. And you can see that we didn't have to multiply right here, but I was just doing that to explain how we know that this length is equal to our radius. So our final answer is 12 units. I hope this helped. You get a better understanding of this problem. Just breaking down into smaller pieces and looking at the diagram will really help you a lot. Thank you for watching. Bye.